Hey, how's it going? And welcome to Boxing Racing. I'm your star in VR, the growing concern, Colin Byrne. Tonight we are doing John J. Jonathan. Gotcha. Awesome. Joining us for a little bit. I'm going to kill this music right away because I actually just registered for this race and qualification has started. And that music's not actually disappearing. So I've been running around the house here trying to get ready in time for this. So let me just actually manually go in and just stop it there. All right, grand. So we are there. I'm just going to go straight into full screen game mode. Qualification has just begun, so let's get started on this. I seem to have discovered a little issue that I was having last night, that the sync seemed to be out between the steering wheel in the little camera and one of the cars, so I think I fixed that now. But yeah, a bit of a rush trying to get this up and running, so maybe I'll just get straight out onto the track here. Let's see if we can qualify for this race. Just got to make one little adjustment. There we go. And any sort of overlay.
Pit lane speed limit is 56 kilometers per hour. Pit exit's clear. Push.
Pull that.
All right, Colin. We've got 2 laps to get the job done.
Yeah, bad time, Rock. So any sort of issues with overlays and whatever, I'll sort that out before the race starts, hopefully. I've had zero practice. Just came from watching a bit of television with my wife. Wanted to get a show in before I started tonight, but was kind of planning on doing an hour's worth of practice, and then I just figured, nah, let's just try and register for this race on time, and let's get in there and race. So John, what's going on with the move today? Is that happening, or is it done, or is it still happening, or what's going on there? Hopefully I learned enough from my laps last night that I can just kind of walk in and turn reasonable time here off the start. Oh no, it's tomorrow. Alright, cool. Awesome. So you with us for the evening then? Okay, first time lap here for qualification session. As always, I get 2. I've gone a little bit off. This one won't count because of it. Or that's taking a break. Yeah, I'd say you got plenty on your plate there. Prepping for that. Well, should be here for these 2 races anyways. Oh, and I've like messed up my second lap as well, so let me just go back to the pit so I get another run.
Just done a 58.47. All clear on pit exit.
Just use this one like a warm-up lap then. That corner again caught me at the end. Should be enough time. Won't be a great lap though. If I'm down in split 3 again, it might be good enough. Even just to give me a top 10 would be fine. I think we can fight our way from there. So please, John, let me know if anything's amiss on the stream here. I haven't had any chance to check anything, so if the camera's not looking right or I'm on the wrong frame, I'm just trusting that everything's kind of still working from last night. Which is not really the best way. I normally do go through some thorough checks. Okay, well that's going to be a no-go qualifying for me. There's not enough time to put another lap in, so maybe what I'll do is just maybe check stuff out here while we're waiting anyways. And we can just use this this race as a train for the a training session for the next one. Hopefully I can minimize the damage, get in a top 10 place, and not have too many not have a reduction in my I rating. That'll be the main thing. Okay, so we'll get this advanced panel rocking here, get the standings up, and I'm not going to trust that strength of field as from last night. And alright, we'll just have a quick bounce around. There is the main camera, there's the side one. My play and pause button doesn't seem to be controlling Spotify for whatever reason. Oh, it is now. Okay, let's kick in a little bit of music. Yeah, I gotta lose IR to gain IR. Well, that's it, you know. A little bit of a jangler going here again. Okay, so these screens are all looking fine. Okay, we can see this. Have a quick dip into the old I rating chart there. Still moving in a good upward direction. Oh wait, sorry, that's not me. That's actually somebody else. That was Will that I was checking out last night, wasn't it? Don't want to put that that screen up there. Alright, my account. No. That was the same wrong button I hit last time. Okay, there's only about 30 seconds left anyways. My profile, that's the one. Okay, not quite the same upward trajectory, but we're going upwards nonetheless anyway. So still in between 16, 1700. That's where I'm kind of hoping to stay for a little while. Just see if yeah, we can keep it going that way. Yeah, taking the scenic route. That's right. Yeah, looking at all the nice pastures and such. So there we are in our big game camera chat. So rocking the track pants tonight. Had the jeans on last night, trying to look nice and spiffy for the show, but I think track pants are a little more comfortable for this. Yeah. So that's it. Okay, so we are ready for our race session. Might as well get out onto the grid and see how we're gonna do. I'm just gonna have to be super cautious at the beginning here and see how that goes. So let's get out into full screen mode. Hopefully this actually does stop the music this time. Okay, there it goes. Have to bring it back up actually to hear any of the likes or follows or anything like that. Those noises that they make. Still a bit of time here, so what I was thinking was just having a quick look at the field here, see if we recognize anybody. I think we've seen Guillermo a few times. Javier. Nobody a ton, so we're car number 13. Okay. Look at that chicane, yeah. You love that chicane, it adds length. It adds length. So ahead of us we got Matt Odo, we're starting in dead last.
27 Celsius, 25 laps. Okay, Colin,
here we
let's
go.
Get this right, no fuck-ups. Go!
We're on the right screen here, are we? Yep. Okay, let's let these guys sort themselves out here at the beginning.
Car left. Still there.
Imagine
Clear
we can make it a few spots right after the start here.
Left side, clear left, clear all round. On your right, clear right.
Not being on the road, I figured I would have a better chance of not getting contact.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
don't know how bad the car is. I know it seemed like a big impact there, but it doesn't seem too bad.
What the heck was that?
I know. I'm kind of glad I didn't put an hour into qualification. Well, I guess maybe if I did qualify, I wouldn't have been involved in that mental situation there. I'm not pitting in anyways. Car feels okay. Front wing seems okay somehow. My back wing is probably destroyed. I can't see it from here, of course. Well, not of course. I actually did try and look there.
P9.
P9. Wow. That's insanity.
Right, the guy ahead of us is King.
This is the worst race. What the heck was that, guys? I don't know. Somebody in the front just sucked at racing.
That sounds about right.
The leader's just done it.
Oh, and the guy
58,
punted me from behind.
Sorry.
Oh my goodness. Alright, so tried to avoid an accident there, and the guy just, I don't know, wasn't watching ahead of himself or something.
Stay focused. Apexes and exits. Apexes and exits. E11. That was a 108.42.
Nothing I could do there. Somebody just hits you from behind, punts you. Oh man. What a race, huh?
I'll be surprised if one person in this race gets away without an incident. I've been in quite a few races and I've usually been pretty fine.
58.41.
It's the worst one I've been in so far. Alright, so.
Yep, me too.
10th position.
We're still in 10th, which was the goal. So let's take that as a
I
positive.
mean, I haven't seen any of that complete clean, but I've definitely seen more clean than this.
I'm starting to suffer a little bit of FPS issues I was having in this headset before. Let's hope that kind of settles down. It seems to just come and go. I could still podium, yeah. Well, in this type of race, which is funny, I started dead last and I was staring at 5th place, like right in front of me there, like 2 laps ago before I got punted. That seems to be like an impossible place to be in from where I started.
58.30. The gap to King ahead is increasing. It's now 4.7.
Shifting to 5th there is probably not doing me well. Seems like the car's in pretty low revs coming around there.
The gap behind is now 19 seconds.
My pace is definitely slower than the guy behind me. Let's see if I can pick this up a little bit. Oh, he's gone. Paulo, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for the like, buddy. We're streaming this here on Facebook and on Twitch and on YouTube.
58.00.
So you're very welcome, whatever platform you happen to be watching this race on. Yeah, I can still podium. Still no. Everybody's blue behind me, so I'm like the best out of the guys that are lapped down. I guess I got punted twice, so I had to, I'm the only one that didn't have to pit magically. Seem to be catching some lads here. Am I catching them? I wasn't watching time, but I see them now, and I wasn't seeing people before. Maybe I'll have a look. 3.8 seconds to Oliver in front of me. Let's go after Oliver, will we? I feel I'm losing a ton of time in that corner.
New fastest lap for Gonzalez, 57.82.
Okay, Oliver's still 3.8 in front.
Lap times are improving, this is good.
Okay, so lap times are improving apparently. Well, I'm only at 59 there in the last lap. That's not a good lap time. But probably the best, maybe under the circumstances. No practice. Or if my car is suffering a bit of damage, potentially.
Okay, Colin, you're reeling this guy in. The gap's now 3.3.
Okay, 3.1 according to my... 3.0 according to my relative. Okay, so I'm slowly pulling this guy in here.
Good lap. That's your quickest so far.
Okay, 2.6, so yeah, times, we're making a good time here. As I discovered last night, it's not easy to overtake at this track, so it could be a different story when we catch up to Oliver here. Oh, I kind of messed up that, that corner there a bit. Oh no, oh that was so close. Really messed that up, caught a bit of the grass there, almost spun the car. Very lucky to recover.
That was 59.09.
I'm trying to push it here a little bit too much, I think. I just need to settle in and start hitting my apexes. Let's go back to plan A. Yeah, worth the risk for 9th? Probably not. You think so? It'd be worth the risk for 10th if I was in 11th, I think. Generally, once I'm inside top 10, I'm not too worried. Brace my inner Edmonds. Okay. Kind of getting into second gear too late on that corner. I should be getting into it early and accelerating out of it rather than shifting down coming out of it. So I'll see if I can fix that on the next lap. It's probably the difference between a 59 and a 58. Don't feel like I'm really carrying that momentum through that corner quite yet as well. So I lost a little bit of time to Oliver. It's coming back now though, so let's hope I can keep that going.
You've just done a 58.79.
Plenty of time for things to happen here though. I think that was much smoother through there. Taking that first corner slower so I can accelerate out. Definitely shows on the relative there. Yeah, I carried much more speed through there this time. Yeah, I think I need that 9th place too, John.
Sector 1 is 0.38 off the pace.
Oh, slid it there. Oh, and again.
Cut warning. Keep it tidy, please, Colin.
Sometimes I wonder, John, if you're a real person there or if you're just the voice inside my head and I'm just babbling nonsense out into the ether as I'm playing this game.
Thank you, Rob.
No, I know Jim is there. I know Jim's a real person. I know that much.
Car right.
Alright, so this fella, Thomas, is overtaking me. Back marker.
Hold your line. Clear right.
Let him have it. Maybe I'll catch a bit of draft here. Maybe he can disrupt things for us. Yeah. I seem to just lose a ton of time to Thomas there in that corner. I think he can floor it all the way through there.
The gap in front is now 3.3 seconds.
I'm just not confident enough. Oh no, did it again there. Caught a bit of the grass, got to be really careful of that. Pretty much lost my drafting possibilities there because of it.
That's half distance. You're looking good for fuel. That lap time was 59.22. Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.45 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.7 off the pace.
Okay, who's this up behind me? Parker now. Another back marker. I guess that's the thing. As long as you know you can hear Jim, you're still alive, anyways. So yeah, it looks like Thomas is going after Oliver here. So let's see if he can disrupt things here.
Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace.
I don't think I'd be doing it if I was a back marker unless I had a completely clean pass. He's around him anyways.
That's a new fastest lap for Walker, 57.35. You're in the sky in. The gap's now 2.2.
Really leaning in there. Okay, 2.1, I'm at my closest, so maybe he did get slowed down a little bit.
The lap time was at 58.49. Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace.
Te aviso, Guillermo, pasa. Te voy a hacer sitio al final de recta, ¿eh?
Fastest lap for Gonzalez, 57.24.
Guillermo's coming up behind me now. See the red on my relative there. It's never good. He slowed him up tremendously. It's not really fair, is it? Oh, I almost hit the grass there again. I gotta be really careful about that. For some reason, I'm like trying to swing out wide. This Parker behind me just doesn't seem to have any interest in messing up my race, slowing me down. Parker is nice, yeah. Parker is nice. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Almost blew that. Just as I was making, it seems like every time I'm making headway, I do a little mistake that costs me big time. Did you watch back Annie's stream at all last night, John? It was actually quite funny. Yeah, maybe Parker's trying to push me a bit. No! Parker goes for the overtake here. No. No interest. It's a classy driver.
Sectors 1 and 3 are 0.6 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.35 off the pace.
So he's gone.
Come on, Colin. Nicely done. The guy behind's catching. The gap's now 1.3 seconds.
Go for it if you want, Parker.
Alright, next lap. P9.
Grass pass, yeah. Got my grass pass there, cashed it in. Love an old grass pass.
I mean, it really doesn't matter. Just keep going, dude. Don't worry about me.
Cheers.
That last lap was a 58.56.
I had a bit of an ulterior motive that the guy behind me could draft Parker a bit.
Push, we can get this guy.
Yeah. Fair play to Parker. Guess Oliver's got to get around him too now, right?
Your lap time was 58.42.
Throwing it in there a little too hard, I think. Yeah, that's true. It cost me time. Well, I mean, if he could just get a clean go on the straightaway and he's around me before we hit the corner, there'd probably be very little time, well, if any. Yeah, it is hard to work it out. It's probably what Parker was considering while he was saying next lap that he wasn't sure.
The gap behind is now 1.7.
Yeah, Lime Rock is too tight, that's for sure. There's always
Thanks,
a turn coming up in like 2 seconds. Just want to see this one out now on lap 23 of 25. Parker always seems to have me around that corner. Needs more chicanes. Well, it's got more. It's got
2 laps
more.
left. Sector 1 is 0.37 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace.
This track is much harder. To be honest, I think the first time I played this track, I thought it was in the Mazda. I think it was actually in the Radical. And man, did it ever seem impossible. Oh no, I did do it in the Mazda as well. That's right, I did do it in the Mazda and then I did it in the Radical. Okay, white flag coming up here now.
Last lap. That lap time was 58.55.
You know what it was, actually? The first time I did this track, I think it was Battle of the Little Bigwings. And I was in a Skip Barber, and then that following season, I did it in the Rad, kind of for the first, kind of officially, I think.
Wow, that was close. That was fun, Michael. We just tracked you down.
I seemed to finally do that setup corner a little better that time. Yeah, Battle of the Little Bigwings.
Left flag, caution. Clear right. E9. Okay, it's over. Good drive.
Okay, P9, we'll take that. What was it last night? P8. All that work last night for a P8, and then, well, I guess I messed it up at the end. Let's see if we can see any damages. My exhaust there bent a little bit. Wing doesn't look too bad. I mean, considering the amount of times I got hit, the wing looks bent in the middle. It's not a straight kind of bar going up and down there. Will we have a look at that first lap, will we? lap 0. Let's see what happens. I got completely totaled from behind here. Somebody spun sideways, I think. That fella. I went around, a little tap there. This fella, way off the track. Absolutely no business coming back on like that. That's ridiculous driving. Let's see, let's find this dude. Like, there's no way he could even see what happened. So it was completely his fault, it looks. Do some cockpit here. Well, I mean, he shouldn't have kept the foot to the floor. But sure, we'll see it here now. Lost a bit of control, went off. Should have just taken his foot off the gas here. Yeah, I guess it didn't feel ridiculous from his cockpit, did it? Just kind of felt like he was coasting along the track. Looked from my angle like he was firing his way back onto the track. That's why it's always good to look around, isn't it? You never know what it looks like from somebody else's point of view. So who else was involved in this? This other fella that kind of plowed into me. Look at that mayhem. Let's have a look at that number 7 there. Is this him? Yeah. I guess he was doing everything he could to avoid, but he was still... Let's see if he could have avoided. Oh. I probably would have done what this person did. My goodness, what a spin. It was too fast. Like, it didn't look like it was much, and then, oh man, and landed upside down. Didn't look like it was much, and then all of a sudden it was a lot. So maybe we'll just have one final look from the chopper view. Go back to me, will we? Love this chopper view, by the way. Okay. There I am, second from last. Parking lot there in the middle. Oh, that actually wasn't me, second from last. Oh, and there was another accident up ahead there. You see that? Oh, looks like that yellow car caused that. Maybe just went, oh, maybe he got punted. Yeah, let's get down to some cockpits there, I think. Yeah, we'll go from the car behind because I think he punted the yellow car. Oh no. Yellow car just did a wobble. Oh, this guy, no brakes whatsoever. I go. See ya. My goodness. Yeah, all the sounds are really improved, John. I think you'd very much appreciate it. The sounds are there's a lot of like environment noise and these sorts of things. You can hear announcers on megaphones and crowds cheering and all this sort of stuff in the backgrounds, you know. Whoa, sorry, I just kicked that on a bit too. Yeah, updates, lots of updates, you know. Yeah, so that was pretty cool. Might as well just jump in and register for this next race, see if we can get the car on the track and perform a little better. Yeah, that was fun. Enjoyed that. Did I buy Interlagos? Just looking. No, I didn't buy Interlagos yet. I will. I'm just kind of trying to decide what I'm going to buy with it. I think I'll pick up Suzuka, and then there's no other track I really have a need. I know there's lots of other tracks to get, but I have no need for another track, so I may just have a look at some of the series that are running this year, and maybe I'll pick up a car that has a series that has a lot of the tracks I already own, so it might give me a different option on streaming nights to race something else. Potentially. We'll see. But then again, what I should do is I should also look at the other series that I have cars in and make sure that I have all the tracks in there, because I'd be kicking myself otherwise. I want to make sure that I buy at least 3 bits of content, so I'm yeah, so I'm getting the most value, getting the 3-piece value, I guess, the 3-piece combo, right? With a side of coleslaw. So I'll get that discount plus my participation bonus for last season. So yeah, so that'll be nice. Yeah, I think I'll try and make the best decision I can. Okay, so this next race is off in 15 minutes while the session begins. So I'll just jump into the loading screen here. I guess you get a bit of insight into how my screen works here, and this is all saying last night, all the same stuff that goes on in the screen above my my view in the actual game itself, which is kind of cool. So all you would need is touch controllers, John, and you'd be able to just take another screen through Oculus itself and just be able to pop it up above you if you wanted to even just put the time or whatever up there. I find that's actually the thing I look at the most. I just have an online clock that website that I go to, and I look up there for the time, like all the time of day. Yeah, it's super important. Obviously seeing the comments and the likes and follows and stuff, so I can give people shout outs when all that happens. By the way, if you happen to be watching on whatever platform, make sure you hit the follow or the like. Let me know you're there. I'll give you a shout out. Where am I on this machine here? Okay, here I am. Dismiss. Alright, cool. So loading in, might as well go into our big game chat. We can see what's happening there. Yeah, I'm liking the new format here. I like this kind of big game chat, especially with this camera up here and seeing the progress down there. Yeah, I kind of like the layout of it all, you know. But yeah, to be honest, I'm really looking forward to next week. It's next week Interlagos, I think it is. But I'm just looking forward to getting out of Lime Rock Park. I think week 14 was a bit of a disappointment for me. I think last week 13 we were able to enter the ridiculousness, or I bought one of the cars that was in it, but none of the cars I owned was actually in it this time, so I kind of had no secondary option. So that kind of sucked. Would have been nice if that series also had like I don't know, a common car or a free car or something, one of them, just so you can participate without purchase. But I guess that's not what iRacing's all about, right? iRacing's all about making them purchases, right? Yeah. And I get that, they're a business. Okay, so let's jump in here. Might as well get the car out on track and maybe try a few new things, or try pushing a few corners here in this practice session. Got about 15 minutes. Want to get a few sips of this drink in here as well. Finding trading paints is very slow tonight. It's at like 15-16% right now. Yeah. How is the lip sync look, John? Does it look okay on this little bottom screen? I don't know if you can actually see it or not, but does the lip sync look all right? Because I thought that was out as well last night. The main issue that I have with all this stuff here, I'm going to bring the music pretty much off here. The main issue I have with all this stuff is that it's a little bit complicated, but I'm sure you get it. This GoPro camera has a little bit of latency because it's a GoPro and it's connected via USB. It's about 140 milliseconds, or it's 140 whatever Streamlabs has behind the other camera. So because my audio is not going through the camera and it's coming through the desk and it's instant, I need to delay the audio to match the video on that camera, and then I need to delay that camera to match that camera, and then I need to delay the game feed coming in to match that camera. But the game feed already has a slight bit of delay on it anyways, so I needed to delay the game feed less than 140. So I think I have it delayed at 60. There's just latency in the input from the HDMI capture card. It's a little bit out. Yeah, okay. A bit out is fine, but if it's like way out, that would be a problem. Oh, it's only noticeable. So when it's in, when it's in this screen, it's noticeable that it's out. Yeah. Is it? I'm doing this on the program itself. See, it looks out to me, but I have it delayed. Just due to yeah. And what about this camera over here? Is this camera out? I guess, is it hard to know if the audio is ahead of the video or is the audio behind the video? If I do the old clap test, because you can only hear on the end of the broadcast, What would be your guesstimate? Do you think the audio is ahead or behind? Because I could probably, I don't know if it'll let me do it while I'm actually on air. So it's possible that it's the sound came before the visual, yeah? Okay, so that would mean that I'd need to delay the sound slightly more, because I can't advance that camera. So this camera, I think, is in sync with that one. So if I made this like 160, possibly, is that any better? 160. Or is it noticeable even? I can try a little bit more even. May have not even been enough of a difference to tell. Yep, better. Okay, so it could be even better then. How about now? Is that oh no, it was good. Okay, I'll put it back. Okay, so 140 or 160 milliseconds seems to be the magic number. Hopefully that doesn't change, because I thought I kind of had it right. So that's 160. So I may have to make some other subtle adjust. I don't think so, actually, because I've just delayed the audio. So so hopefully that's good. And then hopefully these cameras are the same, because I think I got to the point where this camera is delayed as much as this camera. Yeah, well, I mean, if you have to go into that much detail, like if you're looking at me talking and it looks like reasonably close, because after all, it is the internet, right? So so there's no way of telling that your destination is 100% bang on as well. So if it's roughly, it's good enough for me. I could line up 5 different computers and the audio and the video could be slightly out in different directions on each one. Yeah, okay, it's probably a tad. I'll see if I can maybe do recordings through the program is probably the best way to do it, because then the internet doesn't actually become a factor. So I'll have a look at actual recordings and play them back, which is probably the best way to do it. Probably better to do it not on air as well. Anybody tuning in right now is gonna be like, "What the hell are these guys doing?" You know, I'm not watching this. You know, but yeah, sure. Let's jump in and get this car out on the track, like I had said we were going to earlier. Oh, while I'm there, I might as well got into a bad habit of not sharing these to my my personal profile on Facebook. I might as well. Sure, I'll give myself a like there. Let's see how long it takes to pop up. I just hit it there now. Oh, Colin Byrne liked the stream. Very nice. Liking my own stream, right? Isn't that awesome? Someone's got to, right? Paulo is a hero. He came in and liked the stream for me. That man is a hero. There are more people interested in audio than there are in sim racing. You probably have that bang on there, John. I would probably get more of an audience if I like talked people through how to set up what I have than I would actually operating it.
Stay behind the white line.
It is fascinating though. This type of stuff just fascinates me. Like, oh my goodness. Sneeze time. So we're locked down in Dublin here. Well, kind of locked down now. We've moved up to level 3. I don't know if they've brought in this level system in where you're at there, John. But they brought out this level system, so Dublin County itself, where I'm in, is locked down, essentially, which is not good. Which means that my kids can still go to school. Yeah, kids can still go to school, which is great. My football is now no longer happening, so I play football, which obviously is soccer in Canada. So I play for a local football club there. That's not happening now. We can still train. We can still have practice in pods of 15, but we're not allowed to have matches. Which I guess makes sense. They don't want people kind of moving around the county. So you'd be kind of playing all over the county, you know. But yeah, so a lot of the restaurants, bars were kind of due to reopen in Ireland, and I think they did everywhere but Dublin. So bars are not to open in Dublin, and any restaurants are no longer allowed to have indoor seating available. So restaurants are allowed to do takeaway service, and then they can have limited outdoor seating available. But yeah, businesses are being really crushed, you know, unfortunately. But I mean, what can you do, right? Yeah, footy's off, yeah, but professional footy's still on, with nobody in attendance.
B34.
So I think this is probably going to be the way the world is going forward. You know, there's going to be local lockdowns. You know, it's probably you know, if you live in an area with a lot of people, you're probably going to see localized lockdowns. Whether it's by regional municipality or county or whatever it is, you know. And it's funny because we're outside the city center here, and I would have thought to myself, like, it's obviously like the city center, but then they brought out a map. And it's actually not. It's areas outside the city center where more positive cases have originated from, you know. So scary times we live in, man. I never thought I'd see the day where the whole world was kind of locked up.
That puts you 2.3 off the pace.
You're not locked up, but you know what I mean. So I guess this surge in sim racing ain't dead yet anyways, you know? But I mean, for me anyways, thank goodness for sim racing, because this has really been between jobs there for a little while, and at least this racing here and this stream that I've been putting on and putting so much effort into over the last few months has really been a good place to focus my effort, you know, and
B26, that's your fastest lap.
and good place to focus my professional skill as well. Because it's funny, you know, like a lot of people I know like run YouTube channels and all this kind of stuff, and they don't work in kind of the same area I work in, but I don't really do a lot of video work in my personal life, or this type of work, or I never had before. So so it's been a good excuse to, I don't know, bring this type of AV TV production kind of stuff into my personal life, which in a way that I never had before. So it's a way for me to kind of keep it going and keep those fires burning, you know. Keep the homie fires lit. Yeah, I knew someday sim racing would save me. I knew it. It was funny, I remember bringing my old man into a TV studio I was working in a long time ago. And we had one of those big jib cameras, like, oh, race session's about to start. Pull off the road here. We had one of those big jib cameras, you know, the camera's on the end of a big boom arm, you know, and has a robotic head on it, so it has a joystick down at the bottom, and you move the joystick around and all that kind of stuff. And he just looked at it. I brought him in to see the space, and he just looked at it, and he looked at me, and he's like, do you know I told you when you were a kid that you'd never amount to anything playing video games your whole life, and here you are, you know, playing video games for a living. You know, so yeah, maybe sim racing will have more of an impact as time goes on, even, you know. Who knows, who knows. So follow your dreams, folks. That's what I'm saying, you know, follow your dreams like I'm some kind of hero. Yeah. Oh, I was mentioning there. Did you get a chance? I'd highly recommend watching back Snail Racing stream from last night, John. So so Annie was. I was in front of her the whole time, so it's actually a really good point of view. And she was. She almost crashed into me once, and then almost. I think she did touch me and damage her car a little bit at another time. It's just very funny listening to her. You know, watching and hearing from somebody else's perspective, and like my car was in front of her car like the whole time, so it was actually really enjoyable last night after racing to sit down and watch that. She was trying to blame me for something that I didn't do, and then she like took it back immediately like afterwards as well, so it was quite funny. So yeah, very, very entertaining. She has a Discord channel as well, so in the self-promotion channel I posted the link and tagged her in it to my stream to see if she wanted to watch it from my angle, but sure, Andy's a busy person, so she may or may not have, I'm not sure, but yeah, that was a lot of fun watching it back on her channel there last night. You know. Yeah, that has always been my message. Sim racing is here to save me. All right, so there's a little bit of practice here. Let's forego it. I've had enough practice, I think. I think we understand. We have a mutual understanding here between you and I, John J. Jonathan III, that my pace is just not going to be good at Lime Rock because my heart is just not in it. It's just not my place to shine, you know. So I'm just going to try to not crash and not suck, and let's see if we can get a top 10 or better and keep that I rating on the on that up to the right, you know. I think that's the best I can do here, and then when we get out to Interlagos, my heart is going to be in it next week. I'm going to pour everything into it. Yeah, Lime Rock is definitely. Lime Rock owes me some weakness. That last race was probably about as lucky as you could be in a race to get rear-ended twice, punted twice, and then not suffer the consequences. And the second time, I think I only didn't suffer the consequences because everybody else suffered the consequences before that. So it magically kept me in a position where I could continue to race. So at least I think I stayed safe enough to pull it off. Anyways, where are we now? We're at qualification here, 8 seconds in. Let's get out there. Hopefully I don't wipe out here on qualification. I can actually qualify a little bit up the field this time, so I don't end up being involved in that nonsense that happened the last time. But it looks like even if I was further up the field, I would have been caught in the second wreck. So, yeah, I got the whole show. Got the whole shot. Got the whole show. It was a show as well, wasn't it? All right, here we go.
Pit lane speed limit is 56 kilometers per hour. The pit exit's clear. Okay, Colin, we've got 2 laps to get the job done.
Does the John? Does the my hands moving the wheel in the shot there look like the hands moving the wheel on the? Does it look like it's happening at the same time as in the game? There's one thing I noticed last night. It was a good bit out, so I tried adjusting it just before we came on air, but I didn't have time to really. No, it's way off, is it? Oh, that's not good. I'll have to fix that as well. So that's a delay thing as well. It's quite off. Okay. What way is the game ahead or behind? Okay, here we go. Number 17 car in this race. So maybe we got moved up into second split, which is not going to be good for me. All right, okay. All right, I'll have a look afterwards and see. Maybe I made it worse beforehand. Or maybe I didn't save what I had done to fix it or something. It's not like a deal breaker or anything. You're not going to, like, leave because of it, though, right? Your TV is very big. You're just too rich to know. Like, you're too, like... The TV you can afford is, like...
P7.
Too expensive for you to be able to help. That's what you're telling me. John J. Johnington, you know, got that 103-inch screen. Very posh. I was actually thinking I should put a little monocle on the eyeball here because this little cable here looks like the chain coming off the monocle. I was thinking there last night. Maybe I had too many of them vodkas. Alright, that felt a good bit smoother there. Yeah, I must be in second split because that first lap was a much better time, and yeah, I'm well down the list. Position 13, so it's gonna be a tough. Okay, this is gonna be a tough slog, I think, this race. Oh, I see. Sorry, I have it in the wrong. That's because I have it in the wrong mode here. Don't want to be doing that. Sorry, yeah, this is the view I was hoping to show you. Didn't want to be in that other screen. Yeah, man, I need some sort of notifier to let me know. I did that for a whole race, where the race was in the small camera in the bottom. So I need to remember not to do that. You know, that's a bad thing. Let's kick on a little bit of music here and get crazy before this race. Not really a crazy kind of song. Let's move on to the next one. Oh yeah, a little bit of metal dance here. A little bit of metal techno or whatever the hell you decide to call this one. Need to introduce some new songs. I think I got a few famousers kicking around, you know. Add famousers to the mix here. Start rocking that, you know. let me refresh the iRating page here and see where the iRating went from the last race. Did we even look at it? I don't think I did. Let's see what happened here. Yeah, finished 9th. That was 3rd split last race. I'm pretty sure this next race is 2nd split, though. And I got a plus 16, so we're up to 1661. Okay. So that's all right. 1661. Want to get it up to 1700 and kind of keep it 1700 plus, I think. Can I imagine a Formula rim set up for 10 and 2? It'd be like a Y shape, would it? I should be 9 and 3 anyways, shouldn't I? Well, I think I do kind of go to 9 and 3 because I have because I do a double button press. I do a double button press to start to upshift, so I at least hold this hand here. Yeah, 10 and 2 is kind of done now. 10 and 2 is not the done thing anymore. I think 9 and 3 is actually what they teach you in driving school. Yeah, and I had to go through driving school again over here in Ireland when I came over. My license was no good in Ireland. It was good for 6 months, and then I had to start right from scratch. Go get a provisional license. Yeah, airbags ended 10 and 2. That's right. Yeah, break your forearms and send them directly into your face. But it's funny, that was always the thing. If you went to like a extreme driving school, or if you went to a driving school where they were teaching like racing techniques, even when 10 and 2 was the thing, they would tell you to be 9 and 3. But maybe that had to do with the sequential shifting or something. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think I do sit more 10 and 2. I'll have to check it out. Extreme driving school, yeah. Like what they do in Finland, isn't it? They teach you how to slide and get yourself out of slides, and you go through kind of like sprinklers and stuff where they wet the road down and get you to like pull a skid and pull your way out of it, you know? Like, and that's what they teach you. And that's probably what you should be learning. You know? In Ireland here, they kind of teach you like how to navigate your way through housing estates and like who has the right of way around a parked car and stuff, you know? Yeah, hard driving. Yeah. Ontario was insane for me, the driving. And then doing your test and then having to wait 2 years and then you had to do it again. And they brought you on like a 45-minute long one where they bring you on and off the highway and everything. It was just like, he brought me through, the guy brought me through like 3 school zones. It was like he was just trying to catch me out, you know? Not actually teach me. Or not, well, obviously it's not him to teach, but the test just seemed like it was just trying to catch me out. Not actually testing my ability. Okay, so everything's looking good. Stream's looking nice. Everybody are very welcome. We're about to jump into a race here at Lime Rock Park in the Skip Barber. In front of us we got the number 16 car Grant, and behind us we got the number 8 car Tercio? Tercio? Haven't really seen that name before. Let's do a little bit of fuel burn. You went around the block. Yeah, my first test actually was in a test center on Dixie Road, Airport Road, north of Derry, that was shut down. And it was like a test center where they tested you in a man-made environment. It wasn't actually out on the main road. That was my first license, and then the second one was out in Oakville. And man, the guy just brought me everywhere. You know, brought me through multiple 40-kilometer-an-hour zones. Like, it was just like obviously trying to catch me out, you know. Okay, we got 13 seconds remaining here. Will I quickly hit the record button there? Why not? Just in case I get the opportunity to.
The air temp is 21 Celsius. The track temp is 24 Celsius. All right, Colin, nice and neat. Stay out of trouble.
Okay, we're off and running. Skip Barber at Lime Rock Park. I hate Lime Rock Park.
side,
sense
clear
danger.
left. On your left. Hold your line. He's still there. Clear left. Car left. Still there. Clear left.
This seems dangerous here, folks. This guy's gonna take me here, put me in last.
14th. Clear left. Car left. Clear left.
14th. Okay, everybody's still pretty tightly packed here. So let's see what goes, the way this goes. Still quite dangerous driving at the moment. Lost momentum there big time. Yeah, dip in the hill's great.
The leader's just done a 59.49. V13. Left side, clear left.
There's just so many cars there, you can't really overtake one of them, can you? There'll just be another car there where you won't be able to get back online. Oh, definitely made up good momentum there. So hope he follows him out. We'll stay right here. It's a matter of time before something goes down here. And if we can avoid it, we're through. Really have to, whoa, really having to hold up a lot. Okay,
Yep.
something happened there. Just saying, I'm really having to hold back there quite a bit with all that traffic going on. Pressure's off from behind.
P10.
Alright, we're in our target position here now as well.
New fastest lap for Gonzalez, 58.00.
Still very tightly packed in that top 10 spot, John.
Rubio,
All the way up.
0.7.
Which will keep everybody nice and slow, which benefits us, because we're not fast. Like things like that.
The gap to Otto behind is now 2.5.
Stay back, see if I can take advantage of this little dogfight here.
Left side. He's still there. Still there. Still there. clear left, E9.
Alright, here we go. Yeah, rare pass. I think he had lost all his momentum though. So it was kind of gifted, wasn't it? Well, this guy messed him up. And then he kind of had to take the wrong line into this next corner here.
The leader has just done a 57.40. 8th place. Sector 1 is 0. Car right. Clear right. Right side's clear.
Alright, so here we are again, trying to get around somebody. Oh, he's made him the balls of that. He's still alive though. Guess the pressure's getting to him, which is good. We'll just relax, wait for that mistake to come. He's really defending, isn't he?
You've just done a 58.06. Okay, Colin, stay
all over
close.
the curbs here.
To make a mistake. Car right.
This could be the chance.
Clear
That's
right.
it.
Good move, mate.
Yeah, I've lost that toe now.
Gap behind is now 0.5.
I think he was holding me up though, so hopefully I can catch these now.
P7. That's your best lap in this session. This fucker's trying to distract you. Don't let him.
Okay, so this is the guy we passed. Hopefully he doesn't do anything stupid. Ah! Or I don't do anything
Pay
stupid.
attention to track limits, please, Colin. The guy ahead's lap time is 57.33. Car left. Yellow flag. Watch out. Car left. Clear left.
Is that a freebie or was that a back marker?
Car right. Hold your line. Right side's clear.
Alright, lap 10 here. Pretty intense so far. Great racing. Enjoying this so far.
The leader has just done 57.26. P6. Left side. Clear left. Car left. Clear left.
Guy's got some speed behind me. Well, I think I've been too easy to give up positions. So I'll try and defend this one to the death here if I can. Looking at the inside. On the outside.
Still there. Still there.
Still got a lot of work to do.
You're in the middle. Clear left. Clear all round. On your right. You're still there. Hold your line. Still there. Clear right.
Some sneaky
car right.
shit there.
Still there. Clear right. On your right. Right side's clear. Sector 3 is 0.6.
Oh man.
Off the pace.
I can't believe that guy went 3 wide there. Oh man. Alright, pretty intense here. Oh, bit of a slide. Left take me on the other side.
On your left.
Oh, Graham Kelly.
Still there. Clear left. E8.
Yeah, he's got me. Maybe not.
Left side. Still there. Clear
Oh,
left.
oh, oh. Was he in too tight? Oh, I lost a tire. Car is done. Oh, man. Let's have a quick look while we're waiting for this tow. 1 minute 30. Oh, man, that really sucks. So he had it there. I kind of took it back. So he really had no business coming in. So he just came in on me. Yeah. I don't think he wanted that either. How much time's left in the tow? 38. Get a cockpit from his car, will we? I don't know. Thought I had left him enough room. Thanks for the like. Is it Graham? Is that how it's pronounced? Okay, so that put us well back anyway, so
Okay, Colin. Halfway home. Fuel looks good. Track's clear. Push, push, push.
yeah, it seemed like maybe not from his point of view, but his car, his nose was turned in, but from the chase view, it looked like he had more than enough road. I was still on the inside half of the track anyways. Sure, there's a racing incident, probably debatable over what happened. Sure, that's racing, that's what happens, right? Yeah, he thought he turned into me. Yeah, well, it looked like that to me anyways. Oh, you think maybe not, he was sliding. Yeah, no, it looked like he turned into me. Like he just either didn't know I was there,
15th place.
which is
Gap to
probably
Almeida. Your
possible,
rank is now
or
11 seconds.
you know, maybe doesn't have a gym set up, letting them know where the cars are. It's not no excuse though to not know where the other cars are on the track, right? certainly not worthy of a protest or anything. But yeah, I think the accident was, I don't know, from my point of view, was his fault.
New fastest lap.
Not that that matters.
57.00.
And I don't think I would have done anything different in the future. I think this is just one of those times where I just have to put my hands up and just say that's just what happens when you're driving sometimes. Because, yeah, it was just his fault that he came into me. And I had every right to be where the car was, you know. And sure, if I was practicing avoidance in that scenario, I would have just had to give the position to him. He was the overtaking car in that scenario. It was his duty of care to make a clean pass, which he didn't, right? As well, right? So he has the extra burden on him there as well. That if it was pretty much a no-faulter, it has to go to the person trying to make the overtake. You would imagine, right? Yeah, if you're gonna race close, accidents happen. That's why they're called accidents, right? I'm sure he didn't want to be taken out of the race either. And that's why we do 2 races in one night, or 3 or 4, right?
All right, Colin. The next car
So
is
you're bound to have some misfortune on 1 or 2 of them, right? You seem like I've been turning some pretty good laps here as well. I was competitive in this split, anyways, up until now. Seem to have a better feeling for the track. Seems to be gone now. I'm just kind of smoothly working my way through this section here. Alright, so where are we? P15? We got a P16. That was probably the guy that collided with us, I would imagine. Everybody else behind us has probably got out of the race. 17 to 25. Can't see us catching anybody.
That was a 58.50. Sector 3 is 0.7 off the pace.
Well, this is a huge, like, 5-car pileup. We can get our P10. Oh, I meant to go into second there. That really messes you up for this corner here. So, Tercio, 12 seconds. Let's hang on to this position at least. Let's judge ourselves against that. 12 seconds.
Gap to Almeida behind is now 12 seconds.
Oh, the guy behind me is not the guy who hit me, no.
P15, Sector 1 is 0.44 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.32 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace.
Well, at least we'll get through this Lime Rock Park here, get this over with. Be ready for our Interlagos next week. I'm really looking forward to that. Love that track. Haven't played it in this game yet, so got a bit of practicing to do midweek. And I would like to think, so far it's been kind of right that the tracks that I know from previous games coming into iRacing, I've been able to kind of be competitive on them almost immediately. So so let's hope that continues. And yeah, I can put in some times next week. I'm watching a show that Bad Blood.
That was a 58.00.
Taking up my time in the evenings there in the last couple of weeks, but I'm just about to wrap it up tomorrow, I think. So so I should have some time in evenings next week to get back at the iRacing. Yeah, Interlagos is cool. Yeah, I really like it. I don't know why, you know, like it is a pretty simple and basic course. I think I kind of like it because it's still a long track, but it's all tight, and you can kind of see the start-finish from halfway down the track. Kind of reminds me of Brands Hatch a little bit, where the start-finish is kind of like up on a hill, and the rest of the track winds around underneath it. I don't know, I just always liked something about that in a lot of the different games I played, you know, all the way back to like Beyond the Limit on Sega CD, which is far from a racing sim.
That was 58.06.
But they had all the different tracks anyways, which was kind of cool. It sucks. It sucks now. But man, in 1993 or 4, it was the best. You watching a show called John Looks for a House? Yeah. Yeah, that's a shitty show. Yeah, that's tough business, man. Housing market, especially in this climate, right? I'd say a lot of people that want to sell are probably like not putting their homes in the market just because of the whole COVID thing, waiting for demand to go back up. You know, nobody wants to leave their house right now or move or do anything, right? Say house prices are probably in the shitter. Whoa. Oh, well, this sucks. We're just doomed to a P15 here through no fault of our own. I thought I accepted it when the accident happened, but I just haven't. I still think it sucks. I'm gonna wake up in the middle of the night tonight thinking about it.
Is now 13 seconds.
Yeah, certain things you like to store, like your own body in a house.
2 laps left. Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace.
Yeah, it's nice when you have a place and everything's like, you just know everything's gonna be that way for a while, you know, and you can just kind of go about daily life without having to worry about things like that, you know. You don't really appreciate normality until you're outside of it. Okay, white flag coming up here.
Okay, Colin, lap times are pretty consistent. 1 more to go. Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace.
Yeah. Alright, so ending on a bit of a down note here tonight. I think this will be the last race of the night anyways. We're hitting midnight here, Irish time. Irish Standard Time. I gotta get up with the children tomorrow morning. What part of Lime Rock would you recommend to someone visiting there?
P15. There's the checker
The
flag.
end of the race where you go like down this part right here. That's the best part of the track where you can kind of like finish like this. That's the best part to visit, I think. Is when the race is over and like you're hitting the exit on the way out of it, you know, on like a Monday night. Yeah, the runoff. The runoff's the best part. Or just like the exit, you know, see that bridge there that brings you into the middle of the track? When you're going the other way across the bridge and you're leaving, like that's the best part. It's like awesome, you know, you get such a good feeling when you're like no longer racing. So this person's asking, how does he report? I wonder what he wants to report. Who was that? Ronan. Who was the one that hit us? Ronan is the one. I'm curious if that's the person that hit us. What lap was that on? I guess it was... Oh, oh no, it was this fella, right? Yeah, it was that other fella, so nothing to do with him. Oh, this person says Ronan lap 21. We'll go to Ronan lap 21, will we? See what they're on about. I see Ronan messing up there. Yeah, the V guy. Yeah, I'm not even gonna attempt to pronounce the name. I don't think he did it on purpose anyways. I suppose it'd be interesting to see where he ended up. Hopefully he didn't end up ahead of us. Yeah, he did. So I guess he was able to continue his race. No, I'm done, John. I am all finished for the evening. Might as well wrap this up with the usual spiel, you know. Stop that recording there. Yeah, it's a pity he finished so high and so well. Well, I guess he didn't finish high or well, like compared to where he was going to finish, but yeah, it sucks. But what can he do? I think he was just racing hard and probably just didn't have the spatial awareness that he probably should have had, you know? What were you thinking for this view? I was actually watching it there in the stream, and I noticed, like, because I guess it depends whether you're on Twitch or Facebook or wherever that the comments are coming in. I like to watch things full screen, that I may, like, keep comments over here during when I'm on this screen here. I don't know if I can even just quickly do it while we're on here. Probably a bad idea. But yeah, I was just thinking of doing that. The chat box. Not like that. Or somewhere else, maybe up top. Whoa. Man, Z. Sure, you're getting all the behind the scenes action here tonight. Maybe something like that. Yeah, I remember the delay in the comments. Yeah. Well, they go up there as soon as I see them here. But so I don't really see them as they come in until they're up here, you know. Actually, they probably don't do well up there because of the curtains and the color, right? So it probably has to be more like down here or something. But I just found when I was watching it back, even, you know, when you're watching the race back, when I came to this view, I couldn't actually see the comments, and I was like, oh, I'd like to see them, you know. And I don't want to cover all this beautiful technology here with the Knight Rider lights. What do you think anyways? There's cool different designs I can do on this table here. Could have something like this going on the table. Maybe I'll change it up per show. This one here is kind of cool. It's like a nice swirl into the middle. Such a cool keyboard, this one. Or just something like the Matrix, I guess. Just kind of rolls away. You can change the colors. You can go full rainbow as well. But I do like the blue look to match the channel, which I think is pretty cool. But yeah, and you think these types of keyboards would be super expensive. Don't go full rainbow. All right, fair enough. Although I do like this one. That one is pretty intense. It looks intense on camera. Be like, how do you actually sit in front of that thing and not like have a seizure or something, you know? There we go. We'll just go back to our Knight Rider. I think that looks pretty cool, anyways. And then the old Stream Deck for switching stuff around is pretty cool. Got lots of functions mapped to that, so yeah, enjoy playing around with all this stuff and making it work. Never show 100%. Now what I need to do is I need to get some LED lights in behind the TV, get some lights on me here, so I can turn off the light in the room, obviously, get some LED lights behind the TV, and then with these buttons here you can program them to control the lighting around the place. So so maybe I'll work on that next after that Oculus 2 arrives, and I apologize to my family for spending that kind of money on a VR headset, even though I have a perfectly good one on my head right now. So yeah, so that's how that's gonna go. Okay, John. Well, thanks very much for joining tonight. Glad to hear you're all ready to go for your move tomorrow. That's awesome. Graham or Greem, I'm not sure how you pronounce your name, but thanks very much for the like, and thanks for joining the Boxing Racing tonight. And Paulo Henrique, thanks for the like, and thanks for dropping in and having a look. I guess sorry, I can probably wish you had a place to move to. Yeah, that's a tough one, man. So hopefully you have a place that's a reasonable place temporarily. Anyways, that's gonna sort you out whether you're renting or whatever. I'm not sure, but we should have a quick look actually of the damage of that result here before I go. I was just wrapping it up there, but let's reload this page and see what kind of damage it was. Yeah, especially when you're in a position to buy. All you want to do is buy, because every month you pay a bit of rent. It's just obviously eating into your financials, right? Actually, it doesn't look like it's coming up on that screen there. I don't know why it does that. So let me pull it up on the PC here. Eat into your LED fund. Yeah, your LED jacket, is it? So last session's results. Maybe they haven't popped in yet. Maybe that's why. I think I can just drag them across here anyway, so you can see them. The setup I have here now actually is a lot better to be able to drag stuff on the screen. I can see it here with a little bit of delay that's there. Yeah, so minus 49, so I'm down to 1612, which is very unfortunate. So I'm kind of back to where I started 2 nights ago, I think, after that horrible accident, or yeah, horrible MX5 race that went on during week 14. So yeah, this is kind of what I was expecting from Lime Rock Park. I don't know if I'm going to do any offline racing tomorrow. May jump on and see if I can put in 1 or 2 more laps, but to be honest, I'm not too pushed at Lime Rock. I'm not really enjoying it, right, as I've been saying. So hopefully, yeah, hopefully this is it now. I'll come back with fire in my belly for Tuesday. Now, I'm not sure as well. I know on the Snail Racing group, they do a race night for the next week, so there may be an open practice for Snail Racing tomorrow night. So yeah, I think Interlagos is next. I can double check that, John. I can have a quick look now. Yeah, I think Interlagos is next. And if they do that on Snail Racing tomorrow night, I might jump on and buy Interlagos and then join their open practice session, which would be pretty cool. I think I better become a member of that community. I haven't actually become a member or subscribed to any Twitch channels, but I think I've got some pretty good benefit out of that community so far. So I think I'm going to dip in and actually subscribe to Andy's channel there and show some support, because they do put on a lot of things for people. They put on hosted sessions, race to learn sessions, that cool community race that happens, you know. So hopefully, John, you're up and running for that next community race. You can join in as well. That'd be pretty awesome. No, I haven't subbed to anybody. It's like €7 or something to sub to a channel. You have to buy a channel coin or whatever, so I haven't subbed to anybody before. I don't know, I don't do money on my channel, so I don't really know how it works, you know. I'm just trying to figure it all out. I'm an old man, you know. I'm trying to figure out this young man's like Twitch stuff, you know. And I'm such an old man, I forget what I was actually gonna go do. Oh, I was gonna go find out what races we're on for the next series. Actually, let me switch to this camera, because if I do end up pulling up something, I have the spreadsheet here. If I do end up pulling up something that's work-related by accident, it won't be on here. Yeah, Skip Barber formula. Okay, so here we go. Week 1 is Lime Rock. Week 2 is oh wait, sorry, week 2 is Mosport. Oh man, that's even better. Oh sorry, no, that's right. It actually pulled it off here. Sorry, they pulled it off. That was last season. What was last season, Lime Rock? Yeah, that's last season. No, it is this season. So week 2, week 3 is Interlagos. So it says here on the spreadsheet. Anyways, I have it up here. Week 2 is Mosport. Week 3 is Interlagos. Week 4 is Virginia, VIR. No, okay, so maybe they changed it according to the official schedule. And where do I find that on the iRacing page? Is it the official races guide, is it? Oh wait, schedule, yeah. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, so they must have changed it up a little bit according to the spreadsheet. I guess the spreadsheet is what they submit to iRacing and not guaranteed what's actually going to happen, right? So, oh yeah, so it's changed a good bit actually. So, so Watkins Glen Classic, does that mean it's the older Watkins Glen? But it doesn't say what. Oh, international. So does that mean that it's the long layout? Race length 18 laps. Surely it wouldn't be 18 laps if it was the longer layout. No, there's no way. It would have to be the NASCAR layout. Yeah, so Interlagos. Okay, cool. So yeah, I'll have to purchase that, and then I'll see if there's a session on in Annie's thing tomorrow. NASCAR is Cup. Yeah, it doesn't actually say. It just says. Yeah, it doesn't actually say what the layout is. I'm sure it does somewhere. Watkins Glen International Classic. Standing start, local enforced cautions. But yeah, it must be the Classic is boot. Oh, you think that means what's boot? Is that with the extra bit? Oh, with the boot. It just seems that it would be unlikely that it would be 18 laps of a track that size, you know? I'm just wondering if it's classic, because I know they redid Watkins Glen, so does that mean, do you have to repurchase it to get the new version of Watkins Glen, or, I don't know. Oh, I see, it is actually, yeah, I see what you mean, yeah, there's layout, the layouts are afterwards, so classic must be the whole thing, yeah, okay. There's no new version. No, they rescanned it, didn't they? They rescanned it for this season, I thought. Thought it was thought that was one of the ones that got a new rescan. Maybe I'm totally wrong about that. I thought it was upgraded or rescanned or something. Oh, okay. Maybe I just completely made that up. Quite possible. Oh man, and then we got Tsukuba as well in there, and that's the full version. I really hate that track, so so hopefully I can figure that one out. But yeah, so some cool tracks coming up anyways. Interlagos, Mosport, Watkins Glen. I don't know if I'm gonna like that one in the Skippy, probably. VIR, awesome. Tsukuba, not a huge fan. Then we're going back to Detroit. Love Detroit. Nuremberg, not a major fan. Not a major fan is older. Spa, yes and no. I think I'm sick of Spa, but I may be begging for it by the time it comes around. Donington Park, love Donington. And then Mount Panorama. So don't know how I feel about that one yet, John, but I know you're looking forward to that one. And that one is going to be December, so you should be well back by then. Yeah, Scuba sucks. Yeah, I think so too. And yeah, you should be well back and in full swing by the time Mount Panorama comes around. So yeah, I'm expecting good things there. I would assume the Skippy's probably pretty low powered getting up them hills, you know. Might be back for Belle Isle. That would be awesome. Belle Isle's a tough place to start though, isn't it? Yeah, that'd be cool if you were, man. Yeah, Detroit Grand Prix. Love this track. You'll feel like it's going too fast up those hills. Okay, I'll trust your your judgment there. Okay, yeah, that's funny. This form is a little incorrect. Yeah, you won't want to go too much faster on that track. Yeah, it's so narrow going up the hills and everything. It's probably very difficult to actually get the car turned in the corners there as well, because I assume the Skippy with like very little grip or very little downforce, you pretty much yeah, you want to be going slower everywhere. But yeah, pretty cool, man. So I'm gonna leave it there. We're at 12:11 here. Gonna go downstairs and we're excited for Five Nights at Freddy's. Yeah, I gave that 5 minutes and I'm done. Still done on it. Yeah, I'm out. All right, thanks very much, John, for all the participation as usual. I'm gonna jump off now. Might pop up again midweek if I have a quiet night and all that kind of stuff. See if we can get back on midweek, but no promises there and that happening. Definitely be back next Saturday night, and I'll aim to be back next Friday night as well. And see where we're at with Interlagos, because I'll just be you know, chomping at the bit to get out on that track there. So all right, guys, thanks very much again, and we'll see you next time on Boxroom Racing. I have been your star in VR, the growing concern, Colin Byrne. Not growing tonight in iRating, but always growing in ego every time I do a broadcast.